Hi everyone, this is Alienadin. Welcome to my video. So I'm here to talk about why I won't buy another Kiesel guitar anymore and why I really don't enjoy playing the ones I have anymore. And I'm very saddened by that, and I've actually wanted to do this video for several years now, but for some reason I was reluctant to do it. Anyway, here we go. Let's start at the beginning. I became aware of Kiesel guitars through Jason Becker's Facebook page, where I saw that he had a signature guitar with Kiesel, and I really liked the look of it. It was the ST300 shape. I can show you here. Certainly a gorgeous guitar. Pretty much looks like that, just a different headstock design. And I checked out the Kiesel website and I saw that the pricing was really reasonable, and the woods and finishes looked amazing. So obviously they had my attention, and yeah, not long after that I designed my own custom build, and I got the guitar I just showed you. And I was really happy for the most part. I mean, I didn't like the Wilkinson tremolo, which was a cheaper made in Korea one. And at first there was a huge tuning stability issues because the nuts weren't looped properly. But after that it was amazing. Oh, and there was also lots of 60 cycle hum, even though there are two humbuckers, but that was because my apartment wasn't properly shielded or whatever, grounded, I don't know. So that was really the apartment's fault, so to speak. But other than that, I really love that guitar, and the quilted maple top just looks stunning, and yeah, it's a dream. And fingerboard, oh yeah, it was also unfinished. Anyway, a couple of issues, but overall great experience, and for the money it was really good. So I became pretty active on the Kiesel owner Facebook page, and I shared my videos and everything, and I was deep into guitar porn. It became an obsession. I spent a considerable amount of my time looking at Kiesel builds and building Kiesel builds, even though they didn't have the virtual builder at the time. So it was, sort of in your head more than anything else, but I have a rather vivid imagination, some might say. Anyway, I proceeded to get another build done. This one has a die top from a different vendor who sent it to Kiesel, and they made the build. So I paid extra for an extra light swamp ash body, which honestly, this is not light at all, especially for an ash body guitar. And I also have the thinner neck option, but I do feel that this one is thicker than my ST300, which also has the thinner neck option. So I don't know, but other than that, yeah, also I paid extra for the master grade bird's eye maple fingerboard, but compared to the guitar that I also showed off on my YouTube channel, I'll link it in the description. That one is master grade. This one is, yeah, great. I mean, it has a lot of bird's eye, but that one is absolutely astoundingly beautiful. There's basically no space because of all the bird's eye, and that's what I had expected. So yeah, it's gorgeous, that's for sure, but it could have been better. Anyway, it was great, and I was happy. Money well spent for sure. And so yeah, continued to be a fan, and was constantly putting new possible builds together and all that. But then Jeff Kiesel announced that he would do away with the dual output for piezo equipped guitars, and not even, you know, a split mono or so, just a mono output. And that was most bewildering in my opinion. So I vehemently protested on the Facebook page, and another Kiesel owner from Germany, who has, like, at least at that time he already, you know, had 10 Kiesel builds or something like that, messaged me and told me that I should, you know, speak up during one of the video feeds. And somehow, you know, I thought that was a good idea, because, you know, then people would be listening, and he would have to answer why he would make this nonsensical move, other than saving costs. But it doesn't make sense, because with this system, the dual output, you can send one output to the regular electric guitar amplifier, and one to a, you know, dedicated acoustic guitar amplifier, or something else, a DI or so. So you get, you know, two completely discrete signals, and it's amazingly versatile. You can, you know, split and everything. But with one that is not even splittable, you can just send it to an electric guitar amplifier, and it just doesn't sound the same. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that's what he had announced, and I was very vocal about it, that, and amongst others, that I didn't like that move, and you know, wanted to let him know that please just don't do that, because it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, all of a sudden, you know, the next day or so, I was banned without warning, no reprimand, nothing, not given a heads up or anything, just banned. So I wrote to, you know, several other Kiesel members, and told them, and I wrote to the administrators of the Kiesel page, and I found out that, you know, they actually worked for Kiesel. Well, I didn't know that, but I didn't know that, you know, you could just be banned without, you know, any prior reprimand or so. Anyway, I was really shocked. I mean, you know, I'm very passionate about guitars and these features, and I was very into it, and I thought that it was natural for customers to speak out about these issues that just don't make any sense. And well, all of a sudden I was banned, and yeah, it felt really shitty. I even wrote to Jeff Kiesel, and he said, yeah, because you wanted to, you know, make a scene and rally everyone around you, and so on. So that was the move that they needed to make, instead of telling me, hey, you know, we can discuss that in private messages, but can you please refrain from, you know, speaking about it publicly or making a scene or something, you know? I mean, that would be totally understandable in my opinion. But they didn't proceed that way. I was just banned without warning, and I wrote to my sales rep and also told me, no, I'm banned and there's no going back. So I felt really shitty, obviously, and angry as well, because this is not how you treat customers, at least in my opinion. I understand that Jeff Kiesel is passionate about his products. That is very evident, you know, in all his videos. And I understand if I were a maker, I would be passionate about my products as well. But we should be open to criticism, and especially when it's something so, you know, stupid. I mean, why would you make this move? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that was that. And from then on, I really lost my desire to play their guitars, because obviously I didn't want to advertise for Kiesel guitars when they just ban people for, speaking out about problems with the guitars. And yeah, that really pissed me off. I even got another customer for them who spent, 3,500 euros on a build, and I got banned for that. I mean, this one cost me 3,700 euros. The other one about 2,300. So I had made them, a substantial amount of money, and the least that they could have done, in my humble opinion, is give me a heads up, tell me what's what, and then I can make a decision whether I want to continue to make a fuss or shut up about it and, talk to them. So, yeah, anyway, I think it's really unfair, and I'm very disappointed, and I have been very disappointed for several years now, and I still can't get over it. And I think, yeah, that this shouldn't have gone down this way, and should have been handled differently. Anyway, what do you think? Was it the right move on Jeff Kiesel's part, or should they have acted differently? I would really like to hear your opinion. We can have an open conversation about things. I mean, isn't that what democracy is all about? Anyway, yeah, that has really soured my experience with Kiesel, and I don't think I will ever buy another guitar from them, because, when you just abandon and ban your customers like that, then what the hell? It's just, you don't do that. Am I nuts here? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. Tell me about your experiences, good or bad. Anyway, I hope no one else will have these issues. So take care and rock on.